It's day 2 of NaNoWriMo 2013, and it's Saturday, and my word count is 6,700 words. I haven't updated it yet because I have not finished writing for the day. So when I finish writing at just before midnight, I'm going to update my count. And then, I said in earlier things that today would be Scene Reading Saturday. So I'm going to take a minute and read a little bit from my story. Without getting too spoilery, I think I'm going to read the prologue that I wrote early Friday morning. So it's just, a really cute way to start it off, I think. So I'm reading from the computer, so pardon the reflection on my face. Alright. Prologue. It was a dark and stormy fall evening. The wind howled like a wolf on a full moon outside the old manor house. The rain clattered on the roof against the windows. Lightning flashed and thunder roared. But inside the large living room, a different scene unfolded. The room was lit with lamps and a fire crackled in the fireplace. It was a warm and cozy place. It was the complete opposite of the world outside. On the tables and mantelpiece, there were framed pictures. Some of the photographs were newly printed, some were old and worn, all full of smiling faces of every age range. In the center of the room, 4 children sat around a board game. 2 girls were 7 and 12. The boys were 9 and 4. A 5th girl, 16, lay across the couch with her nose in her phone, fingers flying like a marathon runner. She wrinkled her nose when she heard a wail from the middle of the room. "You cheated! Move there!" the 7-year-old cried, pointing to a spot on the board and glaring at the 9-year-old. "What? No, I didn't," he snapped back. "I was there." He pointed to a different spot, well ahead of the girl's finger. "I drew double purple, so now I'm there." And he pointed to the spot where a little green man stood smiling up at them. "No, no, no!" cried the 7-year-old, tears beginning to fill her eyes. "What seems to be the trouble here?" said an older woman as she entered the room. She carried a large tray with 6 mugs and a steaming pot and a great big plate loaded with cookies. "Nammer!" the 7-year-old whined. "Johnny's cheating again." "I did not," argued Johnny. "You always cheat," said the girl on the couch. "You're just mad you got called out on it this time." Johnny pouted, trying to come up with a good comeback, when the woman said, setting down the tray, "All right, everyone, calm down. I'll pour the cocoa while you clean up. How about I tell a story instead?" 5 sets of eyes lit up. The children on the floor scrambled to pick up cards and pieces, while the teen on the couch sat up and helped her grandmother pour the cocoa and dish out a first helping of cookies evenly so there wasn't any more fighting. When everyone was sitting around the coffee table in the middle of the room, the woman took her place in a big old rocking chair and a mug of her own in her hands. A pin drop could be heard, if it weren't for the storm raging outside from the anticipation. The woman smiled at this, as she stared at the steam in her cup, almost as if she could see the scene she was about to tell unfold within. She closed her eyes, took a sip, and slowly set the cup down. The same 5 pairs of eyes were locked on her every move, and she couldn't help chuckling a little to herself. "But what sort of story should I tell?" she asked at last. "Romance!" exclaimed the 2 older girls. "Bleh!" replied the other 3. "An adventure story," said Johnny. He grinned at the youngest. "Something really scary." "Not too scary," cried the littlest, hiding his face in his hands. "Happy ending," said the 7-year-old. "I think I may have something to fit all of that," said the woman. "There once was a girl who thought she was ordinary. Her life was pretty dull. Boring job, typical family, nice friends. She longed to go to other places, see new things, have wild, maybe slightly scary adventures of her own like she read about in books. She paused for dramatic effect. But then she went on a bike ride. And that one bike ride changed her life and the lives of many others in a way that she could never have dreamed of in a million years. What'd you think? I can't believe I wrote that at midnight. That was probably one of my better ones. So, I hope that everybody else is having good progress also. Really like your feedback on that prologue. So if you comment below. And let me know how you're doing on your totals. Let me know what your totals are. I'm going to try and see if maybe I can get up to 10K before midnight. That would be really awesome if I could hit 10,000 words tonight. 10,000 words in 2 days? Ah! That would be crazy. I'm surprised I wrote the 2,000 something that I did today. I have the morning free tomorrow, so I'm going to do some more writing, and I'll record another video, and then I have a family obligation, and I have to work in the evening late at night, which is going to stink. I'm going to be so bored, and I can't bring my computer. So maybe I'll get through a chapter or something, and I'll bring some paper with me and I'll start on another chapter. Or maybe I'll do some scene sketches or something while I'm at work. Because after 9 o'clock, business is going to just die. I may have a few scattered customers, but there isn't going to be anybody in there. Hardly at all. It's Sunday night. And I'm there till 11 and I need something to do. Because once everything's clean, and if there's nobody to come in and make it dirty, then what's the point in cleaning it all over again? So that was it. Feeling really good about this. I know this is like the beginning anticipation where everybody's all excited and, oh, I'm doing so well, and we'll see how I feel in come the 14th or 15th of this month. But I'm on a good start. So, yay. And we'll see how I do. And that's it. Goodbye!